So in a previous lesson, we learned that the way that the Beaver Builder plugin integrates inside a theme is that it replaces the content area and allows you to build out your content area using the drag and drop capabilities of the Beaver Builder plugin. But the width of the content area defines how wide the page that you build with Beaver Builder can go. So for instance, we've activated the 2016 theme here, and this is actually a full width page layout in Beaver Builder. However, because the content width of the 2016 theme is confined to this width, it's not letting our content that we've made using Beaver Builder stretch all the way to the left and all the way to the right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change over to the Beaver Builder theme now and then come back to this page and let's see what happens. So to activate the Beaver Builder theme, we do that like any other theme. So we go into our dashboard and then under Appearance and Themes, we can see the two different Beaver Builder themes. So that's the parent theme and then that's the child theme. Now you always want to run using the Beaver Builder child theme. And if you're not sure what the difference between a parent theme and a child theme is, there's lots of documentation online and there's even whole courses dedicated to helping people understand the differences because it is quite a large topic. So for this video, we're not going to go over the differences, but we're just going to go ahead and activate the Beaver Builder child theme that comes in the Pro and the agency packages of Beaver Builder. So let's click Activate. Okay, now that we've activated the Beaver Builder child theme, let's go back to that page and see what happened. So remember, this page before was not full width, and now that we've activated the Beaver Builder theme, we can see that this is stretching to the left and the right. That is now full width. So that's one of the benefits of using the Beaver Builder theme, is that the content area within the theme is full width, so you can design full width pages straight out of the box. So as we saw when we're going through the best themes for the Beaver Builder theme, one of the requirements was that the content area could stretch full width, and the Beaver Builder theme does this out of the box. And that makes sense because the people who made the Beaver Builder plugin have made the Beaver Builder theme, so the integration between the plugin and the theme is going to be perfect. Okay, next let's look at the theme settings for the Beaver Builder theme. So to access the theme settings to change the settings of this theme, we can click on the Customize button up the top in the admin bar, and that will launch the WordPress Customizer. Now the WordPress Customizer, which is this mode we're in here, has two main benefits. So the first benefit is that it's WordPress core, meaning that the WordPress team have put this out, and this is a standard way they want people building WordPress themes to set up their theme settings, to keep it uniform so that people that are switching themes and are working with WordPress always know to come here to set the theme settings. So standardizing WordPress offers a massive advantage because it makes it way more user-friendly because it's consistent between the themes. And because the Beaver Builder theme conforms to that, that is another reason that I like it. The second advantage to using the theme customizer is that it updates live. So as we make the changes on the left, they automatically update on the right-hand side so we can see what we're doing. So there's no switching between code and the back end of WordPress and the front end to see how the changes that you've just made have affected your website. So to give you an example of that, let's scroll down a bit and let's stop at this row here. So this is a heading and some text and a button. So if we go into the general section and then the heading section, we can change the color using this color picker. So we could make that red, and you'll notice that updates straight away. And that updates for every heading on our website. We can also change the font family, and that will update straight away so we can see how it looks. And the best thing about this, if we're not happy with the changes, we could just exit and then it would go back to how it was before we made any of these changes. So you can play around and see how your website looks using these settings, and if you don't like it, you just click the X up here and it just reverts back like you never did anything in the first place. Now another reason that I like using the Beaver Builder theme with the Beaver Builder plugin is that the Beaver Builder theme has a lot of settings that just work flawlessly between the two. So as I mentioned in a previous lesson, the Beaver Builder plugin sits inside your theme, and it only edits the content area within that theme. But the changes that you make in your theme affect the modules and the pages that you build using Beaver Builder. So see this heading here, quality construction work? That is a heading module within Beaver Builder. So when building this page, a heading module was dragged in, and quality construction work was the value that we put into that heading module. But changing the settings within our theme over here change the font and the colors of that heading module. So that integration between the Beaver Builder theme and the Beaver Builder plugins modules is very, very tight. Another setting that I really find useful in the Beaver Builder theme, if we go up a section, is the accent color. So this changes the color of elements such as links and buttons. So here's a link and here's a button, and look what happens when we just change the color picker. So let's just do a red, and notice how both just changed to red, and then we can do a hover color to maybe a darker red, and that will update live, and when we hover, we'll see that darker red. So just by changing those controls, you can already see how much of a difference that makes to our website. And that sort of integration in the theme where you can just change the color picker and it changes the buttons throughout your website, that integration where you can just choose colors over here and it updates the buttons, that is not a default out of the box integration between other themes and the Beaver Builder plugin. So that's one of the perks of choosing the Beaver Builder theme. And if we scroll back up to the top, another common thing that is discussed in the Beaver Builder community is header designs. So I'll show you guys how you can design your headers with the Beaver Builder theme and some of the options, because header design is quite a big one, because as we know, the Beaver Builder plugin sits in the content area of your theme, and above and below the content area is your header and footer. So your header and footer depend on your theme. So when choosing a theme, one of the things that you're considering is how well can you design the header and the footer. So if we go back up a bit and we go to header, we can choose the top bar layout and we could do 2 columns. And that will add a bar above the header. So that's something that you can do. A great place for adding a call to action. Maybe you're selling products and you're putting a sale on for a limited time only. Those sort of things. It's great to put up there. You can also change the color of this top bar by just dragging and dropping the color picker. And in terms of the layout of the actual header, you have a few options. A nav right, which is currently there. Nav left. Nav centered, where it goes under the logo. Nav centered inline. So the logo is here on either side are the menu items. And you can also do a vertical left and a vertical right, where your menu sits down here and as you scroll, it's fixed. So the header designs are quite flexible in the Beaver Builder theme, and they're constantly working on the theme and releasing new things like this. And I know that header designs is one of their big items that they're going to be looking at in the next couple of revisions of the Beaver Builder theme. So let's just go back and I'll put it to nav right for the rest of this tutorial. Now, because this video is more focused around using the Beaver Builder plugin within the Beaver Builder theme, I'm not going to go through all the different options that are just related to the theme that don't actually relate to the page builder. So for instance, in the code section, you can add things like your JavaScript and your CSS or those sort of things. In this video, I want to sort of stay more towards how the Beaver Builder plugin integrates with the theme. But if you do want to play around with the Beaver Builder theme, what I would suggest is heading on over to this URL, which is www.BeyondBeaver.com/go/Beaver Builder. And that'll take you to the Beaver Builder homepage. And then when on the homepage, click on this Try Demo. And this will automatically launch the Beaver Builder page builder. So what you want to do is you want to click Done and then Publish to get out of editing that page with Beaver Builder. And then just like I did before in my video, click on Customize. This will take you to the Beaver Builder theme with those same settings that you just saw me looking at in my WordPress install. And you can go through and see a few more of the things that the Beaver Builder theme offers. So let's jump back to the website that we're working on. And let's click Save and Publish. And then exit out of the theme customizer. So because we've spoken about how Beaver Builder sits within the content area of a theme, it only makes sense to go ahead and create a page and then look at how this content area works. So up the top here, under New, let's create a new page. And then let's just call this page Sample Page. And then let's edit this page with Beaver Builder. And then let's pick one of the premium page templates that comes with the paid version of the Beaver Builder plugin. Let's go this one here. And then let's click Done and publish those changes. And as you can see, because the Beaver Builder theme has a full width content area, the template that we've just added is stretching all the way to the left and the right of the browser. So just by demonstrating the stuff that I've just shown you in this video, you can see why the Beaver Builder theme is the best theme to use with the Beaver Builder plugin. I mean, it's built by the same people, so you know that integration is going to be better between their theme and their plugin. And while there are themes out there that do offer great theme options and do offer full width content areas, so you can build full width pages using the Beaver Builder plugin, the Beaver Builder theme and plugin work with subtle integrations like being able to change a color picker value and then update the button colors throughout the website. That's something that you're not going to get in other themes, and you're most likely going to have to write some custom CSS to do. So if you're not very comfortable in terms of writing your own CSS, the Beaver Builder theme straight out the box is going to be your best bet because of the integration that it offers and those subtle differences that you do get, like being able to change the color of all buttons in every page that you've built using Beaver Builder just by changing one single color picker value. So for me, currently, I'm recommending people do go with the Beaver Builder theme because of the great integration that it does offer and Beaver Builder's business model around its products. But everybody always has their personal preferences, and all I can say is go have a play with the demo of the Beaver Builder theme for yourself, see if it does fit your requirements, and see if you do fall in love with the things that it does with the Beaver Builder plugin. That's it for this lesson. Let's go on to the next.